Hi, my name is Annie, and welcome to the Walking Word, where we go through the Holy Scriptures in a year. In order for us to finish the Holy Scriptures in a year, you need to read a minimum of 5 chapters a day. And today we're reading from Genesis chapter 28. Okay? The priestly vestments. From among the Israelites, have your brother Aaron together with his sons Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar brought to you, that they may be my priests. For the glorious adornment of your brother Aaron, you shall, for the glorious, hear how God calls it. For the glorious adornment of your brother Aaron, you shall have sacred vestments made. Therefore, to the various experts, workmen, whom I, God Himself, have endowed with skill. So it's God who gives skill. Whom I have endowed with skill, you shall give instructions to make such vestments for Aaron as will set him apart for his sacred service as my priest. Their vestments they shall make a breastpiece, an ephod, a robe, a brocaded tunic, a mitre, and a sash. In making these sacred vestments, which your brother Aaron and his sons are to wear in serving me as my priest, they shall use gold, violet, and purple, scarlet, yarn, and fine linen. The ephod and the breastpiece. The ephod, okay. The ephod they shall make of gold thread and of violet, purple, and scarlet yarn, embroidered on cloth of fine linen twisted. It shall have a pair of shoulder straps joined to its two upper ends, up here. The embroidered belt of the ephod shall extend from it, and like it be made of gold thread, of violet, purple, and scarlet yarn, and of fine linen twisted. Okay. Get 2 onyx stones and engrave on them, okay, the names of the sons of Israel, 6 of their names on one stone, and the other 6 on the other stone, in order of their birth. So from Reuben to Benjamin. As a gem cutter engraves a seal, so shall you have the 2 stones engraved with the names of the sons of Israel and mounted on gold filigree work. Set these 2 stones on the shoulder straps, okay, of the ephod as memorial stones of the sons of Israel. Thus Aaron shall bear the names of on their shoulders as a reminder before the Lord. Make filigree rosettes of gold, as well as 2 chains of pure gold, twisted like cords, and fastened the cord-like chains to the filigree rosettes. The breastpiece, at the front, of decision you shall also have made, embroidered like the ephod with gold thread and violet, purple, and scarlet yarn, on the cloth of fine linen twisted. Okay. It is to be square when folded double, a span high and a span wide. On it you shall mount 4 rows of precious stones. In the first row, a carnelian, a topaz, and an emerald. In the second row, a garnet, a sapphire, and a beryl. In the third row, a jacinth, an agate, and an amethyst. In the fourth row, a chrysolite, an onyx, and a jasper. These stones are to be mounted in gold filigree work, 12 of them to match the names of the sons of Israel, each stone engraved with a seal with the name of one of the 12 tribes. When the chains of pure gold, twisted like cords, have made for the breastpiece, you shall then make 2 rings of gold for it to fasten them on the 2 upper ends of the breastpiece. Okay. The gold cords, so it's something like, I want to say a lapel-ish kind of thing. The gold cords are then to be fastened to the 2 rings of the upper ends of the breastpiece, and the other 2 ends of the cords being fastened in front of the 2 filigree rosettes, which are attached to the shoulder straps of the ephod. Make 2 other rings of gold and put them on the 2 lower ends of the breastpiece, on its edge that faces the ephod. Then make 2 more rings of gold and fasten them to the bottom of the shoulder straps, next to where they join the ephod in front, just above its embroidered belt. Violet ribbons shall bind the rings of the breastpiece to the rings of the ephod, so that the breastpiece will stay right above the embroidered belt of the ephod and not swing loose from it. Whenever Aaron enters the sanctuary, he will thus bear the names of the sons of Israel on the breastpiece of decision over his heart as a constant reminder before the Lord. In this breastplate of decision, you shall put the Urim and the Thummim. The Urim and the Thummim. Okay. That they may be over Aaron's heart whenever he enters the presence of the Lord. Thus he shall always bear the decisions for the Israelites over his heart in the Lord's presence. Okay, so that's what the breast of decision is. The Urim and the Thummim. Let's continue. The robe of the ephod you shall make entirely of violet material. It shall have an opening for the head in the center, and around this opening there shall be a selvage woven as at the opening of the shirt, to keep it from being torn. All around the hem at the bottom you shall make pomegranates woven of violet, purple, and scarlet yarn, and fine linen twined, with gold bells between them. First a gold bell, then pomegranate, and thus alternating all around the hem of the robe. Okay, round and round and round the robe. Aaron shall wear it when ministering, that its tinkling may be heard as he enters and leaves the Lord's presence in the sanctuary, else he will die. I mean, if you come ministering and you're not dressed as God has prescribed, you will die. You shall also make a plate of pure gold and engrave on it, as on a seal engraving. Sacred to the Lord. This place is to be tied over the mitre with a violet ribbon in such a way that it rests on the front of the mitre over Aaron's forehead. Okay, right there. Since Aaron bears whatever guilt the Israelites may incur in consecrating any of their sacred gifts, this place must always be over his forehead. Okay, so that they may find favor with the Lord. Okay, so Aaron is to present this mercy first. Let God see the repentance first. The tunic of the fine linen shall be brocaded. The mitre will be made of fine linen. The sash shall be of variegated work. Again, God giving you opportunity to be creative. Likewise, for the glorious adornment of Aaron's sons, you shall have tunics and sashes and turbans made. With these you shall clothe your brother Aaron. So Moses is the one who's going to vest Aaron, anoint and ordain them, okay? Consecrating them as my priests. You must also make linen drawers for them to cover their naked flesh from their loins to their thighs. Okay? Aaron and his sons shall wear them whenever they go in to the meeting tent or approach the altar to minister in the sanctuary, lest they incur guilt and die. This shall be a perpetual ordinance for him and for his descendants. So God is very particular about how we dress, how we worship, and although in the new covenant, he says that it won't be even about a particular place, we worship him anywhere and everywhere. But God nonetheless reveals his nature here, that he is particular. He doesn't do anything without intentionality. We continue in chapter 29 in the next one.